You may help me only with those 3,000 that I told you to give me. For sure, you shown you are merciful and you helped me for sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ann.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. It's not the first time I'd helped Ann, so that's why I've been doing it because they are my neighbors. I pass here, I see this every day. Sometimes say, Marwa, do this, I do it for them. But I didn't know it will transform to this. Even me, hata mimi mwenyewe wacha niongee kama Marwa. Me, I'm just humbled to be in this position, to transform a village, to transform people's life. I think God had a purpose for me, so that makes me respect people. I feel like crying actually, but that makes me respect everybody, the kids, everybody, you know, they are very important in the family. Hata mimi nalia machozi. I feel very emotional. But, yes. Ni mpango ya Mungu kwa mimi. Si pesa, si nini. Ni Mungu alipanga hivi. Nashukuru wote msupport watoto wadogo nao kuwa hivi masi. Hata mimi nilisoma kwa shida. Lakini nimekuwa hivi. Mori studio.
Asante baba.
I'm very good.
Asante baba. Mungu akubariki mwanangu. Ubarikiwe mwanangu. Asante baba yangu. Barikiwa.
Fungue nyumba mama. Hii ni mipango ya Mungu, si mimi. Mipango ya Mungu. Asante. Mama.
Let's go. Guys, already is prepared to my boss is getting to kukata na
progress. The house is moving up nicely, just as we predicted. So this is the inner part. They haven't really done the partitioning. They are concentrating on the walls. Then later on we'll do the partitioning, which is usually hard because of the bricks. You know, the blocks are huge. So if you put this one, it literally covers a bigger space. But if you're building the bricks, they're a little bit smaller. Yes. So this is how the progress is. So as we move on, I think for personally, I'll call these people goons. Goons are like hired thugs, because the internet has so many people with different perspective. So there are some people online that really discourage the community members from engaging or supporting Marwa in whatever he's doing. So from the stories I've heard, there are some people online, they might not be in Nyabanze, but they are willing to go to an extent of paying the villagers just to destroy they pay the villagers so that the villagers can destroy their own home, their own village, their own community, by talking bad about the community and also about Marwa's family in general. And some few days back, I saw one of them was in a very heated altercation with one of the YouTubers just also around, and it's like the guy was even willing to fight. Imagine someone coming from his own place going to someone else's gate or home just to feel, you know, if you're not invited, you know, people build homes for their own privacy, and if you're not invited, it means you're not wanted. So in a normal way, or in a normal person who is thinking normally, you should learn that the person is just asking for his own privacy, so stay out. So the guy did the opposite. He went over there, and from the videos I watched, it's like he was willing to fight. So I was asking myself, why do you want to fight your own brother? Because over here in the community, especially in Africa, most communities usually depend on each other time to time on some things. It might be a wedding, Even in church, people go. Church is very communal. People support each other in church. People go to church and maybe contribute a few things. I know some of you might not find that there are so many upcoming young people, young adults, that if we don't correct whatever is happening now, they might assume that's the new norm in the village, and without them knowing, they might end destroying their own community just for like I think they can go as far as doing anything just to earn a living. And you know, if you go to an area where there is I'm not saying in Nyabanze there's so much crime, the village is so peaceful actually, but if you maybe go to a place where crime is the norm, then the children, the young adults, if they grow up, they tend to normalize it. So they tend to get involved in crime. That's why they usually say your environment usually influences or changes you. It kind of like shapes you. So usually it's very hard to get out of that if you're not corrected from a young age, because I know YouTube will not end anytime soon. So, and also from the way things are happening, there are so many people succeeding out of it. I know there are so many young people that have their own idea or their own thoughts, or even they just want to be part of the YouTube community. So if the negative reactors or people that talk bad about the community wins because of maybe the connections in quotes that they have, they will tend to influence the younger generation, which I think it's very unfortunate and it's sad, since this whole thing that you are seeing, the whole communityism, I think let's put it back like 5 years ago. The community was very strong. It was all together by Marwa. But since then, 5 years, let's fast forward it to date, there are some people that have not really benefited from whatever was going on, so they turned rogue. I usually say not all ants are usually the same. You'll find one short, one taller than the other. So not all of us will grow at the same rate as others, but still, if you are wise enough, you'll realize there's a change. But for them, they don't see it that way, so they turn rogue, and with the support from the also the haters that are not even in Nyabanze, they are continuing with that, and they are seeing that as a support to anchor on. But for us, we are over here just to prevent any younger generation from getting involved in such thing. Let it remain with them, and also let it die, and not.
So hello my family, welcome to our YouTube channel, Maxon from Kenya. Hoping that you are doing very fine from wherever you're watching from. Let me know. So it is another privileged day that God has given unto us, and we have all the right to say thank you, and thank you so much. Yeah, so we have a new video, and amazing video, entertaining video. All things that you have to know, they are inside this video. So the only thing that I want you to do, my family, is just to relax, to listen very carefully, give out the comments, share the video, like, subscribe as we continue. And I want to say that I don't take your support for granted, because me as Max One, I'm always appreciative, you coming back watching my video, because we are here to give the reality of the things the way they are, without any being biased, insults, abuse. No, we don't do that. So on our table, my family, from the introduction, I think I'll put a receipt there, and I want to say that there are so many things that are happening. Yeah, so even when we are minding our own business, people usually says, "Oh, Max One, why you not talking about me?" Why you not reacting? Even us, we are abusing you here. We are using other people to abuse you. You know, it is not like we have to calm ourselves. Yes, you know, people will be coming out to say, oh. And let me, before I say anything, let me say this. On our table, we shall be having, it is nasto. We shall be having his, I don't know, his, the brother to his, I don't know what. I don't know, they have got, you know, because he's in his compound. You know, when someone abuses people while is in your compound, then that means that you know everything that is happening. But you might just exempt yourself and say each and everyone has got his own channel. Because someone cannot come to my home, start abusing other people, or saying other people, because you do the same thing, we watch the same content, and I just say, you know, each and everyone has got his own content, everyone has got his own channel. There's no problem. But now, the question that I want to ask, did Nasto send this young man to come and insult us because he knows nothing about this village? He knows nothing about this village. You know, you might find that maybe Nasto doesn't want to say it, because if he say it, maybe we shall ask him, why you saying this, and for us, you are just correcting where necessary. You have got your own content, you know. We have our own content. And this is what I usually say, you know. People do not come physically. People will come indirect to send a message. And we are seeing this indirect kind of way of sending this message. So Nasto, I want to ask my brother, because may I respect you so much. I've never come to your to your own things you are doing. But the question that I want to ask, why do you allow your people whom you brought there, in the so-called that relatives, I don't know what relationship, you know, to come and start telling us that we are negative, we are being used with some people, you know, people who are hiding themselves. So he's insulting our subscribers, saying that, so he's trying to say that our own subscribers, they are hiding, you know, in dark. They don't want to show themselves. And they're using us, you know, they're using us to do all this drama. That is what, I don't know your brother, I don't know you, because we know Nyangwe. Nyangwe is your brother and we respect each other. I don't know where you brought this person from. Who is this person, Nasto? Huh? Or are you trying to call us that why you not talking about me? Huh? Because when I do a content about Marwa, you're not trying to say this and this and this has to be done like this. Why are you bringing in your feet? Why are you bringing in your face? Is Marwa your grandfather? Is Marwa your what? You know, I don't understand, you know. There are some people who pretend like Marwa, they love him so much more than we do. Huh? The only thing that you love Marwa with is just like the support that he gives you out, like, you know, I usually say we have so many opportunistic people. And that is why you see, even if they will be chased away, they'll still go back. Because they know how to milk slowly by slowly. So let me ask you, my brother Nasto. You know me, I'm addressing you. I don't want to talk to that young man who doesn't understand himself, because he's telling us that about the 5 years that has passed, that this village was like this village was like that. Why are you in this village? You've just come here of recent. You've not even finished 6 months in this village. You know? The other time you came here, it was the time when you are coming to visit your sister. The sister that is married to Nasto. Instead of you coming to your in-laws with respect, you are coming to abuse people. What kind of thing is this? You came here, they opened for your YouTube channel, you went back at home, you got supporters, they built for your parents a house. If that is not enough, you've now come to attack us. Huh? Now let me ask you, young man. Let me ask you, young boy, because it seems like you wanted me to address you. Let me address you. And I'm addressing you because I know you are going to watch this video, you, Nasto, plus the entire family. Let me address you in a good way. Have you ever had me coming so negatively to your nasto, blocking all his blessings that God is showering him? Have you ever heard me saying that, oh nasto, why are you proceeding? Nasto, why are you progressing? Have you ever heard me saying that? Because out of what you brought out is that we are so negative, we don't want to see other people going up because you are bitter, we are not being supported, you know. Yes, you know. For you, you've been supported, you built your own home back at your village there where you come from. Nasto is doing well, he's building 2 houses at a time. So let me ask you, if this village was so negative, could Nasto be doing the progress that he's doing right now? That's the question that I want to ask you. And which kind of blessings have you blessed, are we blocked, have we ever blocked in your family? You know, young boy, before you start talking, first digest what you want to say and know whom you are trying to address. Telling us that, you know, the baddest thing that you said, young man, is that you are being used. So meaning that you, when you are doing the progress, building houses, you are not being used. For us, you are being used. The man that you are being sent is just to do the cases. For us, what we are happy doing is the cases. That is what you are trying to tell us. Because you are trying to say that you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of empty water. Your head is filled with water. Huh? And who gave even the audacity to come and address us? You know nothing about this village. Even if I tell you, do you know how many, do you know the ways of you coming from Nasto's place to Hispania, to the border of Kenya and Tanzania? How many ways do you know? You don't know. The only way that you know is just the way that you follow up to the junction of Nyabohansi. You take the car, you go back to your home, and you are here addressing us. What kind of this? Those kind of nonsense is this? Telling us that you are being used. Our subscribers are just like ghosts. They are using us so that we can form this force of negativity in our village here. Young boy, if you don't understand, everyone chose the content according to what you're supposed to do. Me, I chose the content as a reactor because at the moment when you speak about the reactors, you have included me in. Let me tell you, I chose this kind of reaction not because I hate my own village. I chose this kind of content because we don't want scamming things. We heard a lot of stories here, and in reality, we had a lot of people who were using other people in a wrong way, scamming, lying, you know. We've tried to expose the bad characters, you know, the bad morals in our village here. If it could not be for the reactors, do you know that we had a lot of bad characters here, ladies going to the river, bathing naked, the nudes being sent to the people, our ladies being used. It is because of the reactors we are trying to say stop this kind of character. It is because of us that we have tried to lower down, you know, the rate of scamming in our village here so that the things can be done in a good way. It is because of us that charity can be done in a good way. Because we usually oversight and say the truth. So because you don't know, and because you are, I don't know you are how many years, I don't know if you are 18, I don't know 19. You're supposed to be in school, young man. Go back to school, you know. Just think that just because Nasto has got the audience, he has opened for your YouTube channel, he's sharing your video, is encouraging you to abuse us. Now you can think that you can come in this village and try to interrogate us, try to tell us nonsense. Go back to your village. Talk about the village that you come from. Show, because already you have the audience, right? Show us what you can do back to your village. Don't tell us what your brother, the husband to your wife to your sister is doing. That is a very big shame. That means that you have no shame. For us, we've been so quiet. We don't want drama. We don't want to say anything. But you are always there because me don't care. Even if Nasto, if we meet, you don't greet me because that is how you behave sometimes. Because me, the truth I have to say, and I'll tell you the truth. If you are the one sending this young man to come and say whatever he's saying in his YouTube channel, just because you come and tell us that he has got his own YouTube channel, we know very well all the games that is being played. And let me tell you, young man, even the time when Nasto was humiliated at Marwa's party, the last party when Marwa was going to Argentina, it is because of we, the subscribers, and even those who came out to defend Nasto, the time when they had issues with Dimwangu. We are the one who stood up with your you know. And just because Nasto does not want to look bad, you know, he always plays underwater. Just because I've said, you know, these games, we won't encourage this kind of nonsense to continue. And if Nasto, you want us to come for you, my brother, we are ready, you know. We are ready. We shall do these things because you are not an exemption, you know. And I don't think that Mayugno is the one we shall be always saying that, oh, Mayugno, do the right thing at the right time. Marwa, do this. Nasto, Dimwango, stop this. David Jr., stop this. You are not an exemption. Don't see people quiet and you start urinating on their heads. Mr. Young Man, this village is known as Nyabohanse village. You've come here, you've been welcomed as a visitor. You've come here, God has given you blessings, you've took back to your home. Respect that. Respect the people you don't know. Don't tell us that we have connection, or now you're trying to tell us that the reasons to why you are not being arrested, it is because you have connection. Do you have evidence? Which evidence do you have that we have been sent money to do these all things that we are doing? Which evidence do you have to show us that we are being used? Which evidence do you have that we are connected? Young boy, don't stop ranting things that you don't know. And if you don't know me, I go by the name Max One from Kenya, young boy, because I know you'll be watching. I go by the name Max One from Kenya. Ask Nasto, he knows me very well. Ask your sister Miss Flay, she knows me very well. I respect her so much, and let me tell you, I had been respecting all of you because, you know, your brother Nyangwe is my closest friend. You know? Young boy, if you don't know, you are trying to create troubles. You are trying to create troubles which you cannot end. And don't think that we hate our own village. We love our own village, and that is why so many people usually come here, even you included. You've come here so that you can gain something and go back to your community. If our village was bad, we could not be having so many visitors here. We have so many visitors who have come here, people like Irumbi Brenda and the husband. Mayugun has come and bought the land here, Irumbi Brenda also, and even I'll be putting a video here about Irumbi Brenda and Mayuguno, and I want to advise this thing accordingly, because I saw a certain fight, and you know Irumbi Brenda is just a neighbor to Mayugun. Just bought a land there. So, if this village was a negative village, the way you are trying to bring it, people could not be traveling from different places. Say people like Jamaica and Uncle, they're in this village, they don't want even to go. And you are telling us that you are negative. Don't misquote us. Don't misunderstand us. The content that we are doing, for us, me as Max One, I am a reactor, and reaction is like a news reporter. We report things the way they are in the ground. We say this one is not good, this one is bad. Let us correct these. Young man, young boy, please don't try us. Don't try us. Don't try us, because you are not 100% pure. We know you. We know everything that is happening. So don't bring these things like we are stupid. For you, you are so intelligent. You have got a lot of wisdom. You are so pure. We are negative. You are not negative. And let me tell you, can you tell us the definition of being negative and definition of being positive? Tell us the difference. And tell us why, for you, you always say that you are positive, and for us, you are negative. Tell us. It's a very big shame. So, young man, listen to what you said, because I have put the receipt there from the introduction. Huh? So that you listen to yourself what you said. And after listening to yourself, ask yourself a lot of questions. You know? Why did you say those things? And whom were you driving to? And do you have the evidence of what you are saying? You know, it is very simple. Very, very simple. Let us not ignore things. And also, let me tell you, my brother, if this is the game, we are not sleeping. Because no one is feeding anyone in this village, you know. Nasto, you don't feed us, we don't feed you. If you want this game to go like that, there's no problem. Don't think that if we meet, you don't greet me or we don't talk, it will minus me all. I'm telling you the truth. Advise you are so-called, I don't know who. You know, to respect the people. All reactors are not being used, you know. It's a very big shame. I'm disappointed, I want to say this. I'm very, very disappointed because the same young man is there at the new house that is being built, and he's saying that we are blocking blessings. Nasto just finished his house of recent here. Is a lot of development he has done in his compound. How have we blocked his blessings? And this young man is opening his mouth saying that, you know, I even don't want to talk about it. I'm very much disappointed. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm very much disappointed. And whoever is using you, young man, to shout to us, tell him that, you know, why can't you do it yourself? You know, why are you using me to say this? And if you want to go and worship Marwa, go worship him. But never think that we hate him. We don't hate him. We know him more than you. We love him more than you. For you, if you don't know. For these people who just come in this village, after 2 months, 3 months, they start ranting here. They start telling us what we can do. They start telling us how we are going to live. This is a very big shame, and I'm very disappointed. So my family, let me come to another person, you know, like, you know, we are here to correct. We are not here to hate. We are here to correct. I saw there was a fight between Irun Brenda. You know, Irun Brenda, she was in Dubai. And she has happened to come to the village here, for those who don't know. And God has blessed her. At least she has bought a land in this village with the husband from Uganda. And they are doing some farming. And they happen to at least to lease a land, you know, near Mayugun's construction, where Mayugun's place home is. So when the tractor was plowing, it was coming near by the road. And that road, you know, that is a government road. Mayugun does not own that road. And even the owner of that land does not own that road. So I don't know where the fight is coming from, you know. I don't know where the fight is coming from, because I know the husband to Irumbi will never plant, you know, the maize until at the road. It's only that, you know, when the tractors are plowing, there's that soil. There's that soil that, you know, it will be coming near the roads. But when I was watching, I saw that there was a lot of fights. And for me, when I see things are not going well, I usually come out and address it very amicably. So I want to say this, or before I say anything, let me put this receipt of Mayugun so that you understand what we are going to speak about. And after there, I'll be putting the receipt of Irumbi Brenda. You know, Irumbi Brenda got angry, you know. She was like, leave my husband alone, you know. Mayugun, leave my husband alone. You've been blocking me on Marwa's channel, not to get any help. And now you are extending, you know, your wings to my husband, telling my husband that I don't know, you do this and you do that, you know, the receipt is going to speak for itself. So watch these receipts about mayugun, then we shall be proceeding, then we shall be analyzing, we shall be going to Irumbi, then after there we shall be going to David Jr. David Jr. have bought 2 dying calves, you know, 2 dying calves in the form of cows. Those are just calves, you know. A calf of 15,000, a calf for 14,000, 17,000. That was a calf, that was not a cow. Because it will take so many years the mom of Matiko to graze that calf for him to for the family to enjoy the milk. Because you are saying that you are buying those cows because you want the family to enjoy milk. It will take more than 6 years. And we know you have been given good money for you to buy the cows. But you represented calves. And if those calves are not treated well, they're gonna even die. So watch this, my family. We have a lot to discuss. Even Ayamaru is here. And today I'll be presenting Ayamaru at Mama Ann's home. You know? Ayamaru shedding tears, crying, you know? Ayamaru crying at Mama Ann's compound. And I'll be addressing something that is very, very, you know, you'll get the point. So watch this as we proceed.
Guy, I think he rent this place. Big fish. Hii sehemu unafanya hapo shamba. Hii sehemu unaiunda. Ukimaliza uko nyuma weke hapo udongo. Yeah. Uko nyuma weke hapo udongo. Yeah guys. Sasa bwana, wewe unalima hadi njia? Wewe unalima hadi njia? Ha? Unaona hii hapa? Nilimwambia hata huyu siku gari yangu ikija inaleta matiri ikikanyaga shamba hii. Unaona shida ni gani? Unaona hii hata? Nje ilikuwa inafikia pale na yote niliongea na jamaa na nikampa kwamba mimi nikija gari yangu inakunjia kona inaingia direct. Sasa hii mnapokuwa mnalima hadi sehemu. Okay, I think umeni understand. Yeah. Hatuwezi gombana. Yeah. So guys, that is the problem which one happened here. I pay this place, always my car when I brought material will use to cross here.
Not my land, it's just
yeah, it's Kibinda land. Those I think Bushman and
when I finish
yeah. I understand you, but I know you rental and you want to do also your business.
Yeah, just
it's not good today you plant and me I come with the car and I step in the top.
I plant up to here.
Yeah, and especially this road right now you dig here is not for me alone. You see people used.
And also I'm also helping you not to have too much. You understand?
About what?
Too much what?
What?
It's good to be dug like this when you...
No, like the way today you dig is not good. Have you seen the day you come here, people used to dig until this side?
Let me show you. They dig like this. Here they have not dug. It's just removing the...
No, that is not good. You see here people walk here. Even you
but
see.
I'm not planting up to here.
Okay, let me tell you something. It's not my land, it's not my things. But what we are doing here in peace, like this is my home, this is our neighbor, this is my neighbor. What can we do? It will be easy if maybe someone want to cross here.
If it was my land, I could have fenced
yeah.
up to there. But it's not my land.
It's okay, but you know what I say? Like me, I come with material.
No, when you come, you can just pass no problem.
No, mostly you know here is the way a car cross. You know, even you know those big car, they can't cross the small place like this. So last time I just tried to put that ballast. You see right here.
I think it reaches here.
To above that. Even it was not here. It was the other side. You see that corner?
No, you know, for me.
Let me share even the video. I have it. I think I have in my another phone, older one.
For me, I cannot know more.
Yeah, I think you cannot know more. But if you have I have all evidence about this road. So that's why I say, okay, you're just doing a farm. I know after then you will go. But what we need, like the time you're doing here farm, your things can't be destroying, and I'm here. You know that. That's why I tell you that if also we need some other also cross in peace. You know, the road was here. The road was here. You see?
Family, you are able to see very clearly that is mayugun at here in his home. You can see the person that is talking to that young man is the husband to Irumbi Brenda. Yes, there are visitors here, but also, you know, when you are in Africa, you can just own a land. The only problem is that when you are coming from western parts of the country, that's the only problem. Because if you are in Africa, you can come here, you do, maybe someone stands for you as a son, as a daughter, you get an ID, you know. Yeah. A Kenyan national ID, and you are a Kenyan, just like mayugun. So you can see there's this small misunderstanding that is going on between there. Because the husband of Irumbi is Brenda is trying to explain to mayugun, you know, like, you know, I'm trying to, you know, I won't plant until here. I'm going to leave these roads. But mayugun is saying that, you know, when I'm bringing materials, the truck, there's a very big truck that always brings for me materials here, and it has to turn right center, you know. And because I'm seeing you're applying until the road, then it seems that you're applying in a very bad direction, you know. You're applying in a very bad direction. So meaning that there was a lot of fight there. And even mayugun was saying that he doesn't know this young man. And for me, for sure, I watched one of the video of mayugun when he went to this young man. And this young man gave him bricks for free. I don't know what he was going to do at his construction back at home. So I thought they knew each other very well. Because, you know, you cannot just say, I don't know this person just because maybe he has leased a land near you and is plowing and is want to plant the maize and the beans. And you know, people usually say that we are the negative people. We are the people, the enemy of progress. We don't want anything to see anyone doing this and this and this. So this picture that you have been shown here, and also the picture that I'm going to bring, the receipt that I'm going to bring of the wife of this young man, is also a YouTube content creator. What picture do you think is coming out, my family? What picture do you think is coming out? Because anything bad is associated with the reactors. Now, these reactors, small things that they could have solved off camera, mayugun brought it on camera. And you saw everything the way it is coming. And I'll be bringing it out. Because for me, I'm fishing out everything that is... even if they say, oh, this, and I'll be advising them accordingly. So mayugun, let me tell you something, my brother. That road is a government road. It is coming from the main road where nasto has built, passing through those trees that you are seeing there, coming to your home, passing those neighbors there, coming to the road where it is going, the road that is going to Marwa, crossing. That road is supposed to cross until to one of the school known as Kibranga here. Kibranga Primary School here. If you don't know, you know now. Because I don't like repeating myself. I've told you. So stop making a lot of noise. You know? Stop making a lot of noise to things that won't help you. You are grown-ups. That young man will not plant the maize until to your compound. You know? Even the way you are buying the land, you never knew even you never knew that the road existed there. So the way your bricks have reached, that is your compound. Above that, there's no any business for you there. There's no business there. And also, for the husband of Irumbi Brenda, we believe that you know very well that you will never plant until at the road, because people must pass. The cars must pass if necessary, you know. So do the right thing at the right time. Let us not see all these mischievous, you know. Let us not see all these mayhems happening around. You know, for us, let the drama be falling on us, because you always call us negative. But now when we see you quarreling, fighting here and there, you know, just because of small things, and when you see, it's just like some centimeters, you know, centimeters, and it's bringing things on camera. So that is not good. That is not good. So my family, on the same note, Irumi Brenda watched the video of Mayugno, and Irumi Brenda had to drop this bombshell to expose Mayugno the way Mayugno is blocking her. You know, Mayugno is trying to tarnish the name of Irumi Brenda to look bad at Ayamaro. And you know very well that Irumi Brenda was the one that has been so supportive to Ayamaro. Irumi Brenda, when she was in Dubai, she used to abuse her. She used to abuse us. Like me. I remember me meeting Irumi Brenda near our home here. She was using one of the ways there with the husband. And she was even shocked to see me. And she smiled, she greeted me. And I asked her, do you believe that Max One is a bad person? The way people usually say. And Irumi said, no, Max One, you know, you are a good person. You know, it's only that, you know, we thought that maybe you hate Ayamaro, but on the ground we are saying that what you speak is what is there. And that is it. So Mayuguno, my brother, you know, when you are at Ayamaro's place, no one is going to take your place, your position, you know. But also don't try like to block these other YouTubers, you know, that maybe they want to reach your boss, you know. Because we had so many people on the ground. Irene Jep was there, was making a lot of noise on the ground. Mini Highway was there, you know. Paris was there. We had even another Mzungu who came to this village and even broke the cake that was gifted in this village. We had so many people who had positioned there, like securities, watchmen, people working there, people like Lord Joseph. So these things comes and go. When you are in a position, don't try like now you want, like you are the person whom, or let me not speak much. Let me put the receipt of Irumi Brenda as we are proceeding so that you watch it. Don't say that it is me, Max One, who I'm saying this and saying this, I'm saying this, you know, because you've watched the receipt of Mayugno, now watch the receipt of Irumi Brenda. It is not us, the reactors, we are the people whom we are telling them to do this. It is for themselves, right? We as the reactors, they usually say that you are bad people. But for us now, we are here to advise them. Now who is the good people? We are the good people. Watch this, my family, as you are proceeding.
Quiet. Leave me. If you're finding me anywhere, leave me to be. Nobody's paying for me here. Nobody's paying for me food. I'm struggling for my loan. I'm doing my video. It won't matter why I'm showing only maize. I wonder with you. We came after for you. Why you never farm? Why you never farm? If it's a very digging that land and you're showing the land without anything, it's like a mocking. Hey, you are mocking us. May you God raise us in Jesus' name. Yeah? You even reached it because you have anywhere you could go and judge. Hey, you will go and you shine. Hey, you are the one good. Hey, they must see you. That's how we sing the Nini in the Bible. That's what you are. That's what you are. That's what you are. You see how the Bible is. That's what you are. Crying, you know, my people, you know me, God. You carry even the leg, put in the head, then we see. Carry the head, carry your leg and put in the head. So that the world can pamper you, put you in the chest. Oh my God, they have touched my mayugun. Hey, until when? Until when? I want you to be open. This is the truth. Did you think first before you putting this video? Eh? Did you watch the first and did you watch it? Then you put the video. I want to tell you guys, when we farmed that land the first time, nothing was happening. The first time tractor was farming going down there, the way his home is facing, the tractor was coming, going down there. After the end of the day, when the rain came, the water flowed from up there. You know, the water come from down up there, going to down there, where the river, you know, down there, you know, to river there. So when we planted the beans, all of them, they went with the water like this. So down there was no beans. I want to clear this error out. So we tell you, even when I went with my husband, when he took me to see those beans, I seen how the tractor was walking, coming like this. So he come like road. Here, road lines, everything. So my husband said, this time around, I'm not going to dig the land the way I digged, like coming from mayugun like this. So I'm going to farm this land going like this, straight. Did you see, if you said that for us we like dramas. Did you see they went and they cut the trees? There's some trees there. There was a land. There was people who planted trees. They cut it all. But those trees, they fall in our beans. Did you see we came out and we complain? Did you see we came here on the internet and we make something which is big? You know, we don't want that, oh, you need to defend us. We know we don't have voice. You know, but we never come out and we complain. We say it's okay. Then they cut the trees so that we said, or maybe even the beans, they never make it away. Because when dirty trees, when they're there in the land, they drink a lot of water. But right now, because they cut it, we can plant it even something, maize, they come okay. You see? So that's why when the tractor was digging, going this way, the soil must come this way. But it's a very rare explain to mayugun that the soil here, we didn't dig. It's just soil. It's just soil. When you look at there's someone, if you want me to reach there, I can reach there. So that we can make these things clear. You know, you can see even that if whatever is walking to show, you know, this person even gifted the land so that the road can pass here. When you look at even when we go to the level of the planting, when we see people planting, that there's someone who's planting the vegetable there. You see? It's just, look at the video. I want you to look at in your eyes. There's some people who planted vegetable down there. If you look at, it's just the soil who came. And when you use the tractor, soil it can go anywhere. You see? Soil it can go anywhere. But when he called and he said, where do you want me when I'm planting to reach? It's not showing. He's cutting the camera. He's saying telling Severi the big word. Passing the big word from his mouth, telling Severi that you are going to kill my husband. You are going to drink banga so that you can jam your head. You kill my husband. This is why we have reached. I'm a good person. Since I see you like crying, calling God everywhere, and everywhere it doesn't make sense. Who don't know you? Me, I know you. I used to be CCTV camera of Nyabuhans. I used to be Dubai and I'm not sleeping. Everything I watch, I used to watch every YouTubers from this village. You saw? How many times I have seen you crying? Even you can cry. Hey, you can cry. Cry. But people, they want me to look bad. Oh, God, you know me, I'm tired. People using me, taking me, using you. When you came there, let me tell you, I don't want to talk about Obaho. I watched the Nini. There's a reactor who was standing there near Marwa's road, facing there. If you don't have a break in your mouth, why don't you pass? I seen a Congress daddy was passing there without saying anything. People, they used to pass there. They didn't say, but you must open your mouth, your dentals, so that the world can hear you. You don't fear. You are the bodyguard now for this village. You are the only one who have voice that you can address here, people. Walking, showing, it is you who, you run randomly, putting things in the internet. That's why also Severi said, I'm not going to make this man make me look bad. Me also let me record him. And when you look at in his own video, Severi came after recording. When he's explaining the church, you see? Also, you came after doing what? You have destroyed the Severi everywhere. Now you come. So if you came and Severi was not doing anything, and you started, you have put this one and starting showing that Severi is bad, what was going to happen? Oh, they are very bad. Oh, they are very this. Oh, and let me tell you. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you people, this is not the solution. The matter is Severi working with Ngutu. The matter is, you see our video, Ngutu is here. So when we see Ngutu, we should run so that we can hide ourselves in the forest. That's what the need. And even he said off camera. There is a screenshot here. I'm going to post in this YouTube video. You hear the people who say it like that. You hear what the people they are saying. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the bride you have? And we have talked about the king. So right now, let everybody carry us in the head. It's okay, I don't care. I don't care how much you have helped me here. And I'm just nice. I'm just opening dog. I open small and I keep quiet. But once if I start opening my mouth here and there, you're not going to like me. But today is my battle, it's not in anyone's. You rushed. The same day, yesterday I was watching video for Marwa. Yesterday I was watching video for you rushed, you reached there. Where the conversation is not even reaching. Last time you need to go. Auntie people, they must look bad. You reach, you went to tell Marwa how you become late. You became late because you've been quarreling with your neighbor. Neighbor have closed the road. Where Severi have closed the road. I was keeping quiet. I said, these things I don't want to repeat again. So, where Severi was crossing the road, you went there. You don't explain things very well. You said that you don't know Severi. But I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. When you came to Womba, Matafari, when you came to ask Matafari, you came and calling which name? You didn't know come to calling Severi? You don't know me as a Rumbi Brenda? You can pretend. You can pretend so that you can shine. When you came to ask him the bricks, which name did you call? You called Severi. So right now you don't know the name of Severi, eh? Yesterday you rushed to go to tell Marwa. Eh? Where the conversation is not fitting. Where you want to put your point so that you look nice. That's why I said there's no any help. Because the people they said, oh, go and report on me. There's no any help we should get it there. Eh? Because it's only you should shine. It is okay. It's only you. It is only you the way you call yourself. Yeah, guys, he went. After when he reached to Marwa, he said, I was quarreling to my neighbor there, was trying to farm, to dig near my house. Yeah? After I'm starting to advise him, then Marwa asked, which guy is that? I don't know him. So, Marwa was asking which road where Marwa was not understanding even in the what? What he's talking about it. Then Marwa asked, which road where they cross it? Then something said, this road, you cannot explain where. This road where is coming near my home after where you pass to come here. You see? Then he said, close. Then Marwa said, really, which guy is that? Then he said, I don't know the guy. You don't know the guy? You don't know the guy? Then Marwa said, he's crazy. He's a very crazy man. Even for me, he tried to close for me. Then I tell myself that, this is what Marwa have said. Even he doesn't understand how he thinks he is. That's how he called that Severi is crazy. Really? I tell myself, this is how Marwa said. This is how Marwa said that Severi is crazy. That Severi tried also to close the road from him. I wondered. I came shocked. I say, hey, you see how this guy is trying to make people to look bad. You see how he's combining people, making people shedding their head. Sorry guys, my GoPro is going off and going off, hotness. Then I was so very shocked. How Marwa can say things without even having proof. He doesn't know the things what they are talking about. Really, these things he pain me. But I was not going to say it. But since this guy have bring this video out, so that he showed the truth and everything what we've been talking about. Really, I feel it bad. I have said, I have talked. Really, guys, I was very, very annoyed. I say, this is where we...
Yeah, so yes, my family, that is it. That is it. You can see. there's a lot of mayhems. And the reason as to why I'm saying that these all things should stop, you know, as I said, Irubi Brenda is an immediate neighbor to Mayugun. They bought the same land from the same person. But now this kind of small jealousy here and there, let's stop, you know. Let it stop, because no one is competing for the positions who is going to reach Ayamaro, who is going to reach Dimwang, who is going to reach David Jr., because me, Maxon, I'm not interested. If you're interested, fight your own. But I put the receipt there. You've seen yourself, my family, what is going on here, because that is our content. Me as Maxon, I have to report it the way it is. Whoever is feeling bad, go to the toilet, urinate, you know. If you feel like it is not enough, you know, take hot water. If you feel like it's not enough, take shower, you know. Sleep. When you wake up again, if you feel like it's not good, go jogging, do exercises. Pressure, yeah, it might even finish you. So my family, let us come to another thing. Today I want to bring you Marwa. You know, you might not have watched this, and you might not have known this. Do you know that Marwa cried when he was opening the house of Mama Ann? And I want to say, this kind of game that I'm seeing between the family of Mama Ann and Marwa, there's something that I want to address here. Because you can't tell me that in a family, there's people who are negative to someone and people are positive to someone. It will never happen, my family. You know, let us call it a spade a spade. There's a daughter known as Ann. And Ann is the one that now the family is using as Mama Ann. Remember, she was in school. And even she said that now when she'll be coming from, after finishing the Form 4, now she'll be coming to the village and open a YouTube channel. And now she's doing a YouTube channel. But now, the question that I want to ask, does it mean that now the two sisters, they are against Marwa with other supporters, and Ann is now with the supporters of Marwa and is supporting Marwa? Do you think that there is anything that is like that in the family? Or is it a game, you know, like, you know, you go here, at least see what you can get. And for us, let us remain here to be neutral. At least we see we are not going to lose this. Because there's no way you can tell me that if a family is biased, is biased. If family is negative, is negative. If a family is if we're doing reaction, is reaction. There's no way you tell us that now, this family, these two people, they are hating this one. These two people are not hating, not unless that person is not a YouTube content creator. That one we can agree in such case. We can say this one is innocent because she doesn't know anything about the YouTube. But now when we see other people are saying that Marwa's family is bad because they blocked our roads, they did this to us. But we see Ann is saying that, you know, Marwa is the best because he built a home for us. Then let me send this message to Mama Ann's family. Why can't you sit down? You decide one thing. If you are in support of Marwa, like, you know, trying to say he did good for you, or you will always be saying Marwa is bad because of this and this and this and this and this. Because there's something that is not clear here. There's something that is not clear here, and because me, you know me, I'm a free young man. I usually say things the way they are. Because when these sisters, maybe they're in the house, does it mean that they don't communicate like, oh, or does it mean that they usually ask questions like, why are you supporting Marwa and for us you are not supporting him, you know? Or does it mean that they don't share the audience? That is the question that I want to ask. Or does it mean that when something comes from Marwa's supporters, does it mean that it doesn't make any development in Mama Ann's compound? That is the question that I'm asking. Or if all that I'm asking is true, then let's know the game that is being played. The game that is being played, because you can't tell me that the two sisters are not welcomed in Marwa's compound, but Ann is welcomed in Marwa's compound. But I want to say that the video that I'm going to, the receipt that I'm going to put, I want to say that it is good, you know. And sometimes, for me, I usually say, you know, I'm not against Ayamaro doing what he's doing in the village, because it's not him doing it. It is the people, the subscribers doing it. That's why I'm correcting it, and people should get it like that. It's only that Ayamaro, sometimes subscribers uses him as a vessel to come and at least do something, transform the vulnerable people, the widows. But we, as the reactors, we are here to ensure that everything that is being done is done in a correct way. So what is the mistake of us saying the truth? For instance, this case that I'm going to speak about Mama Ann's family, I saw when I came across this video, I was like, oh, for sure, if Ayamaro can continue like this, like, you know, removing this thing from the heart, shedding tears from the heart, saying that, you know, I'll be very, very grateful to see other people, you know, lives being changed, because where he came from, and you know, someone who remembers the background where he came from, at least is God-fearing, because I cannot, like, compare Ayamaro with David Jr. David Jr. will never do anything good for the community, and I'm saying this for free. But Ayamaro, even if he's eating, but he's eating while watching, like, oh, did I do something that I convinced people? But David Jr. will be doing things, but not even fearing anything. That's the difference. That's the most biggest difference. So my family, I want to speak this. In our community here, there's no one who hates each other. We love each other. But there are those who misunderstand us and call us negative, call us goons, call us we are being used. For instance, who does send me things? Who has ever sent me something to tell me that Max One do this? For me, even my subscribers know that Max One speaks his mind. You cannot control Max One. If you are not a good subscriber, don't even reach Max One, because Max One does not tolerate these kind of things. No one, and I want to say this, no one will ever tell me that say this, you know, say that, you know, abuse this, you know. No, me, I'm not like that. So with these receipts, my family, I am Marwa shedding tears, and tell me, these tears that I am Marwa shed at Mama Ann's home, giving out the house, could it have brought a gap between Mama Ann's and Congressman family? Even if for us, the reactors, we said things were not done like they were supposed to be done. Like I said, the house was small, but at least for them, they could appreciate, because it came like it is a gift you are receiving. When you are receiving a gift, even if it is small, appreciate. So the question that I want to ask my subscribers, plus those who are watching, tell me, is it a good thing for Mama Ann's family to divide themselves like this one is saying Ayamaro's family does not doing the right thing, but we have a portion like Ann, you are supposed to say good, 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 good? Or does it mean that Ann is saying good because she was the one who was used to bring the light to this family? That's the question that I want to ask. So watch this as you are proceeding to David Jr. David Jr. is another one. And when I say another one, I mean another one. Yes, watch this, my family.
Before Ann says something, let me ask her mom, what does she feel about her kid, this one kid, her name is Ann. Mama Ann, unajisikia juu ya huyu msichana wako? Kwa sababu mimi sijui, hata mimi mwenyewe nashindwa kusema.
Yaani huyu msichana wangu, kuna siku alikuwa ametumwa pesa shuleni, akakuja akaniambia mama, Marwa aliniambia nikiona shida tu tunamwambia. Wacha niende niongee na yeye. Lakini naogopa, wacha tu nimwandikie barua maana namuheshimu, ni mkubwa wangu, nimwandikie barua nimpelekee. Sasa hiyo barua alipoandika ikakaa siku 3 kwa nyumba. Siku ya 4 ndio alikuleta. Hii barua imefanya mambo maajabu kwa shilingi 3,000 zenye alifukuzwa. Angalia nyumba nzuri, hiyo barua imeleta nyumba nzuri, imeleta vitu vizuri, mabadiliko kwa kijiji, hata watoto wengine wamenunuliwa uniform, wanamfulia kila kitu, wanaenda sekondari. Juu ya hiyo barua ya Anna. Yaani nashukuru sana. Kupitia kwa Anna watoto wengi wanaenda kusomeshwa. Wamebarikiwa wengi, wakina Getangita, wakina Beni, wakina kwa Chacha Mangare huko. Yaani Mungu huyu akashuka kwa Anna, alishuka kwa Anna. Alipitia kwa Anna. Ukweli namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu. Mungu wangu asante.
Before actually I say something, let me tell you for the new subscribers here what really happened. What Mama Ann has said is that Ann is this lady. She wrote me a letter, and this letter stayed in her house three days before handing it over to me. So you can imagine it was a long process, but I think it was a divine process. And now, through her letter, many kids have gone to school, we've built a house, they're home, even we bought solar, they have new beds. Mkutano mmoja tafadhali Bamuri. Mkutano mmoja. So guys, we are very, very, very grateful. So let's give Anna a chance to say something. Anna, unajua hii siku ni yako. This is your day. Hii ile siku Mungu amekupangia. Maybe utakuja kuwa women rep.
Very true.
Anna.
Yes. Okay, my name is Ann.
Yes.
And today is a grateful day.
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, everybody is happy for today.
Yes.
Because you are going to move to a new house.
Yes.
For sure, guys, I want to appreciate all of you who donated money.
Kama fundi mnaonipigia kelele,
First,
nitawafukuza kwangu mra. Kama mwezi hata heshimu mdosi wenyu, mwezi heshimu kazi, mwezi heshimu hao watu wote mra. Edia, unanikosea mra, unanikwaruza roho. Wacha mra. Yeah. My masons are not behaving well. They should respect this day. Hey.
Okay, first I want to appreciate you, Marwa.
Thank you.
Because if it were not you, I don't think everything will happen here.
Asante.
Yeah.
When
I gave you that letter, I did not think whether that letter could have changed everything. I only thought that you may help me only with those 3,000 that I told you to give me. For sure, you shown you are merciful and you helped me for sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ann.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. It's not the first time I had helped Ann, so that's why I've been doing it because they are my neighbors. I pass here, I see this every day. Sometimes say, Marwa, do this, I do it for them. But I didn't know it will transform to this. Even me, hata mimi mwenyewe wacha niongee kama Marwa. Me, I'm just humbled to be in this position, to transform a village, to transform people's life. I think God had a purpose for me, so that makes me respect people. I feel like crying actually, but that makes me respect everybody, the kids, everybody, you know, they are very important in the family. Hata mimi nalia machozi. I feel very emotional. But, yes. Ni mpango ya Mungu kwa mimi. Si pesa, si nini. Ni Mungu alipanga hivi. Nashukuru wote msupport watoto wadogo nao kuwa hizi mosiki. Hata mimi nilisoma kwa shida lakini nimekuwa hivi. Morris uliona?
Asante baba.
I'm very grateful.
Asante baba. Mungu akubariki mwanangu. Ubarikiwe mwanangu. Asante baba yangu. Barikiwa.
Haya, fungue nyumba mama. Hii ni mipango ya Mungu, si mimi. Mipango ya Mungu. Asante. Haya mama. So
let's go. Guys, already is prepared to my boss is getting to kukata na so give Mama freedom to join kupatia watu uhuru.
Tuamini, tuombe na wote tufunge macho. Baba, katika jina la Yesu Kristo uliye hai uketie katika enzi yako, tunakuinua jioni ya leo, tunakuheshimu mfalme wa amani, kwa sababu hakuna Mungu mwingine aliye kama wewe. Katikati ya miungu wa mataifa, Jehova, tumekuona wa tofauti sana kwa sababu ya matendo makubwa na ya ajabu ambayo unatenda katikati ya wanadamu. Siku ya leo Mungu wangu ulikuwa unaijua tangu misingi ya ulimwengu kuwepo. ulitambua katika ile nyumba Bwana. Tunaomba baraka zako, tunaomba neema yako. Ninachokipinga na kukamata katika ulimwengu wa roho ni mipango yote ya wachawi na waganga wako katika kijiji hiki Bwana. Katika jina la Yesu ninakataa. Katika jina la Yesu mipango yao yote itashindwa kwa damu ya Yesu Kristo inayonena. Mungu wangu, hata wakikucha na kusukuma kila maroho ya kwamba huyu mtoto ama asiweze kufaulu, atafaulu kwa sababu Mungu wewe ndio umesimama. Asante kwa sababu ya watoto wengine, asante kwa sababu ya Fred Choba.
Now my family, I've left the bone on your side, judge it, because I've been keenly seeing these things happening. Like ants can go to Ayamarwa's compound, do a video, say stop attacking Ayamarwa, stop saying this about Ayamarwa, and the question that I usually ask, does she say the same thing to their sisters? Or that she refers to us? Because there are two different things there. We want clarity. If Ants usually refers to the reactors like leave Ayamarwas alone, this is what I had to say about my boss, about what, does it mean that she usually even tells the sisters that, you know, let us not fight this, let us do this, let us, what we are trying to do is bad, you know, like, you know, that's the question that I'm asking. And I'm asking the question in a good way. So let us wind up with David Jr. David Jr., how are you, young man? And how are you doing today? So the cows that you had been singing on your videos yesterday, were they the cow, those small cows, those calves, young ones of cows that I saw you holding too? Were they the cows that you had been singing the national anthem each and every day that you will be gifting Matiko's family? That is the question that I want you to answer me. Because when I watched that video of yours and the kind of cows that you are holding, I nodded my head and said, for sure, our village is heading nowhere. And for the subscribers who sent the money for David Jr. to go to the market and purchase the cows, because those are not cows, those are calves. Because you cannot call a cow, a young one of a cow, that is a cow. That is a calf. A calf that is supposed to graze more than 6 years for it not to be called a cow. I want you to say, to tell us, David Jr., is it the same cows that you are saying, or is another subscriber who donated cows for you to go and, you know, donate, present to Matiko's family? That's the question that I'm asking, please, in a humble way. And if you did it, where were the receipts? What is the evidence that you purchased? Because when you are filming your videos, even at the market, you always show us that I'm buying this cow is 30,000. Because we know the price of the cows. A good cow can even go for 50,000 Kenyan shillings, 40,000 Kenyan shillings, 35,000 Kenyan shillings. Calves like those calves, 15,000, 17,000 to 18,000. But for one that David Jr. bought, I think those one even can go for 12,000, 13,000. If maybe the price has gone down or high, maybe let us just do it at 18,000 Kenyan shillings. So David Jr., did you buy those calves and tell the subscribers that you bought a cow or calves? And why do you always use this family for your own gain, David Jr.? That's the question that I want to ask you in a humble way. Why do you always use this family for your own gain? Because we know you will never do anything without you taking something for your own. But now, even when you are taking something for your own, my brother, why can't you do something that even when the subscribers are watching, they will at least say, for sure, you did a good thing? Half. If the cow goes for 35,000, you purchase a calf for 20,000. And the other one is for you. You know, sometimes even when I speak about these things, you know, people don't tend to believe what I'm saying. People feels like Max One is always negative, Max One is always like, no. let us have some changes. Let us have some changes, at least. Let us have some changes. Let us be God-fearing people. When you bring things, let us be God-fearing people. And I want to say it is a very big shame, a very big shame. Those are not cows, my brother. If those are the things that you have been... And I even saw the goats, the young one of goats. And he said that he was buying those goats at $50. You know, $50 is 6,000. And those were small ones, very small. 6,000. At least I can say for the goats, the price is a little bit high. Because a goat for slaughtering, you can get it at 9,000, 8,000, or 10,000. If a good one, you can get it at 10,000 for slaughtering. Maybe if you have a ceremony, if you have a function, 10,000, yes, 10,000. You can have a good goat for slaughtering. But now those calves, ask your subscribers, how much did you buy? Tell your subscribers how much did you buy those calves, so that even the person who is supporting Matiko's family can have that heart, you know. You know, that is how people loses the subscribers. The good people who supports other people. Because you are doing it because you don't care. It is not your own. But someone is watching will be like, oh, this is not good. This one is not good. So my family, thank you so much for watching. And I want to say that have a blessed, wonderful night, wonderful day. Blessings wherever you are. May God always grant you good health, protect you, bless your families. Yeah, I go by the name Maxon from Kenya. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you so much. Let us see each other in the next that is coming.